Subscribe to get contents via mail. Purchase shorthand journals and more.
The court is entitled to ascertain the intention of the legislature to remove the ambiguity by construing the provision of the statute as a whole, keeping in view what was the mischief when the statute was enacted, and to remove which the legislature enacted the statute. The rule of construction is so universally accepted that it need not be supported by precedents. Adopting this rule of construction, whenever a question of construction arises upon ambiguity, or where two views are possible of a provision, it would be the duty of the court to adopt that construction which would advance the object underlying the act, namely to make effective provision for the prevention of bribery and corruption, and at any rate not defeat it. Parachange, procedural delays and technicalities of law should not be permitted to defeat the object sought to be achieved by the act. The overall public interest and the social object is required to be kept in mind while interpreting various provisions of the act and deciding cases under it. Parachange, technicalities of law and procedural delay should not be permitted to defeat the object sought to be achieved by the statute, and public interest is to be borne in mind while deciding a case under the statute. Reference Niranjan Hemchandra Shashital (Supra) at para 44 above. The courts are certainly obliged to follow the guidelines or criteria while considering the bail, but then it is also accepted principle that each case has to be considered on its own peculiar situation and merits. This court is required to look into the social impact of granting or refusing bail in a case of the instant nature. The balance between the personal liberty and social interest is titled against the petitioner in the instant case. In this regard, this court relies on the decision of the Honorable Apex Court in Ash Muhammad versus Shivraj Singh, alias Lala Babu and another (2012) 9 SCC 446 paras 17 to 25. Said paras are quoted below for convenience of understanding. We are absolutely conscious that liberty of a person should not be lightly dealt with, for deprivation of liberty of a person has immense impact on the mind of a person. Incarceration creates a concavity in the personality of an individual. Sometimes it causes a sense of vacuum. Needless to emphasize, the sacrosanctity of liberty is paramount in a civilized society. However, in a democratic body polity which is wedded to the rule of law, an individual is expected to grow within the social restrictions sanctioned by law.